Ever heard of world records that could literally kill you? These aren't just about being the best. They're about pushing the human body to its absolute breaking point, and sometimes beyond. Today, we're diving into the most dangerous world records ever attempted. Feats of incredible courage, or maybe just sheer madness. Some people walked away with a title, while others weren't so lucky. Let's explore the razor's edge between glory and disaster. First up, imagine holding your breath. Not for 30 seconds, not for a minute, but for over 24 minutes. The current record for static apnea, which is holding your breath underwater without moving, is an unbelievable 24 minutes and 37 seconds, set by Budimir Zobat. To achieve this, freedivers undergo intense training to slow their heart rate and conserve oxygen. They essentially put their bodies into a hibernation-like state, but the risks are immense. The biggest danger is shallow water blackout, where the brain's oxygen level drops so low that you pass out without any warning. This can happen in the last few feet of ascent, or even after surfacing. Without immediate rescue, drowning is almost certain. It's a silent, swift danger that haunts every competitive freediver, making this record a terrifying dance with the void. Now, let's look up way up. The highest free solo climb is a record that leaves absolutely no room for error. Free soloing means climbing without any ropes, harnesses, or safety gear. It's just you, the rock, and a potentially fatal drop of thousands of feet. Alex Honnold famously scaled the 3,000-foot granite monolith El Capitan in Yosemite National Park completely unaided. This feat, documented in the film Free Solo, is widely considered one of the greatest athletic achievements in human history. The mental and physical control required is almost superhuman. Every handhold and foothold must be perfect. A single loose rock, a sudden gust of wind, or a momentary lapse in concentration would mean instant death. The psychological pressure is unimaginable. While climbers who attempt such feats are masters of their craft, they are acutely aware that one mistake is their last. It's a record defined by its unforgiving nature. From dizzying heights, let's rock it back to the ground. The land speed record is all about pure, unadulterated velocity. The current record is a mind-blowing 763 miles per hour, set by Andy Green in the Thrust SSC. That's faster than the speed of sound. To break this record, you need a vehicle that's more jet fighter than car, propelled by massive engines that generate insane amounts of thrust. The dangers are astronomical. At those speeds, even the slightest instability can cause the vehicle to lift off the ground, flip, and completely disintegrate. The driver experiences immense G-forces that can lead to blackouts. Even a tiny pebble on the salt flats could become a deadly projectile, capable of shredding a tire and causing a catastrophic crash. Designing a car that can stay glued to the ground while traveling faster than a bullet is a monumental engineering challenge, and piloting it is an act of incredible bravery. Now for something that will make your jaw ache just thinking about it. The record for the most weight lifted with human teeth is both bizarre and incredibly risky. A man once lifted a table with a person sitting on it, weighing over 135 pounds, using only his bite. People have also pulled cars, trains, and even airplanes with their teeth. The strain this puts on the jaw, teeth, and neck is enormous. It's no surprise that attempts can lead to fractured teeth, dislocated jaws, and severe nerve damage. The human jaw is strong, but it was never designed for this kind of load. One wrong move, one slip, and you could be looking at permanent facial damage or a broken neck. It's a record that combines brute strength with an extremely high tolerance for pain and risk. And frankly, it's a dentist's worst nightmare. From a feat of strength to a test of psychological endurance, let's talk about being buried alive. The record for the longest time spent voluntarily buried underground is a terrifying 61 days. A man was sealed in a coffin-like box under several feet of earth. He had tubes for air, food, and water, but he was in complete darkness and isolation. The physical dangers are obvious. The risk of the coffin collapsing under the weight of the soil, a malfunction in the air supply leading to suffocation, or the buildup of carbon dioxide. But the psychological toll is perhaps even more frightening. Claustrophobia, extreme anxiety, panic attacks, and hallucinations are almost guaranteed. The feeling of being trapped, with tons of earth above you, would be enough to break even the strongest mind. It's a record that pushes the boundaries of human sanity as much as physical survival. If that wasn't unsettling enough, get ready for this one. The record for holding the most rattlesnakes in the mouth. Yes, you heard that right. Jackie Bibby, also known as the Texas Snake Man, once held 13 live venomous rattlesnakes in his mouth by their tails for 10 seconds. The snakes were agitated, rattling, and fully capable of turning and biting him in the face at any moment. A single bite from a rattlesnake can be fatal, delivering a potent hemotoxic venom that destroys tissue and causes massive internal bleeding. To have 13 of them inches from your throat is pure insanity. While he took precautions, like taping their mouths shut, there's no guarantee the tape will hold or that a snake won't find a way to strike. This is one of those records that makes you question why anyone would even think of attempting it. It's a high-stakes gamble with some of the world's most dangerous creatures. Let's plunge back into the water, but this time we're going deep. The record for the deepest scuba dive is over 1,000 feet, set by Ahmet Gabber. At that depth, the water pressure is more than 30 times what it is at the surface, crushing down on every inch of your body. This extreme pressure presents a host of life-threatening dangers. Nitrogen narcosis, also known as rapture of the deep, can set in, causing confusion, euphoria, and impaired judgment, similar to being drunk. This can lead to fatal mistakes. An even greater risk is high-pressure nervous syndrome, which causes tremors, nausea, and disorientation. The ascent is just as dangerous. Coming up too quickly can cause decompression sickness, or the bends, where nitrogen bubbles form in the bloodstream, leading to excruciating pain, paralysis, or death. The record-setting dive took only 15 minutes to descend, but required nearly 14 hours to ascend safely. From the crushing deep to the open sky, we have the longest wingsuit flight. Wingsuit flying is already one of the most dangerous sports in the world, often called human flying. Pilots jump from cliffs or planes and glide through the air at incredible speeds, often flying dangerously close to mountainsides. The record for the greatest distance flown is over 19 miles. The margin for error is non-existent. A slight miscalculation in trajectory, a sudden change in wind, or a simple pilot error can result in a catastrophic impact with the ground or a cliff face at over 100 miles per hour. The suits themselves offer no protection. Unlike a parachute, a wingsuit doesn't slow you down for a landing. It just allows you to glide horizontally before you eventually have to deploy a parachute. It's a breathtaking sport, but the consequences of a mistake are final and absolute. Finally, let's blend speed, acrobatics, and machinery with the record for the most consecutive backflips on a motorcycle. Travis Pastrana, a legend in extreme sports, set a record by landing an astonishing number of backflips in a row during a motocross event. This stunt requires an insane level of control, timing, and guts. Each flip is a complex sequence, hitting the ramp at the perfect speed, pulling the bike into rotation, spotting the landing, and adjusting in midair to land smoothly. If the rotation is too slow, you land on your back. Too fast, and you over-rotate and crash. A mechanical failure, like a snapped chain or a blown engine mid-flip, would be disastrous. The physical toll of practicing and landing these stunts is brutal, with a high risk of broken bones, concussions, and spinal injuries. It's a spectacular display of skill that teeters on the edge of chaos. From the depths of the ocean to the top of the world, these records show the incredible and sometimes terrifying lengths people will go to achieve the impossible. They are a testament to human determination, skill, and an appetite for risk that most of us can barely comprehend. While we can admire the achievement, we also have to acknowledge the immense danger these individuals faced. So, after hearing all that, which one of these dangerous world records would you never ever attempt? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look into the world's riskiest achievements, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.